This song is blowing up, and I mean through the stratosphere. Now, here's a big question for you. Is the song God Don't Play About Me real or Memorex? Is it real or is it AI? But the even more important question that I want to ask tonight is, do you care? Now, here's where I'm getting at now. If you don't care, then that means you feel like, hey, only thing that matters to me is how it makes me feel. Now, this is what I heard from somebody really, really close to me. I says, I don't know. I think this song might be AI. And they said, I don't care. Now, why am I talking about a viral song that's all over the internet and it's just going crazy on TikTok? People repurposing it. It's because if people have gotten to the point that they don't care, then that means you can go out there and make faceless videos. And these faceless videos could go out there and do some really interesting things for you. That's the point. People are now getting to a point where they're saying, you know what? I don't care if this song is AI. And if they don't care if it's AI, y'all, that means it's hope for all of us. Here's what I mean by that. Well, because here's the cool thing. If people don't care about the song, where it came from, then that means we can go out there and make all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm trying to get to. We can make all kinds of stuff. If people says, hey, listen, God don't play about me, real, not real, don't care, give me the bag. Okay. If that's the case, I mean, we should be out there creating like crazy. It becomes an even more of an incentive for us and more of an opportunity because we know that AI tools now are being accepted. That's the point. So I had never heard of the song. And Linda brought it to me. She says, you got to listen to the song. And she was just, oh my gosh, she was enjoying it and all that kind of stuff. And I listened to the song and I was like, oh, okay, all right. I enjoy it too, but I think it's AI. And she says, I don't care. And a lot of people are saying, I don't care. Why? Because they like the way it makes them feel. Now, let's think about that for a minute and let's reverse engineer that for our own products. If we can make people feel, people don't care about what you say, they care about how you make them feel. Okay. So now we know songs have the ability to raise our emotions up. So, what I want us to do today is I want us to be able to look at something like a viral song. Stay with me now. Watch it to the end because I'm going to be dropping some really good gems in this one. Now, I can see my computer is going a little slow today. I don't know what's this problem, but if it gets a little bit too laggy, then I'm gonna have some problems with it. But look at this. I looked at the song. I can't play it because, well, even though it's AI generated, I'm not sure if it's not protected still. Are y'all with me? If it's still protected, well, I can't play it. So let me go ahead and show y'all real quick. Watch this. Look at this. Now, this is the song right here, right? Or this is the artist. This is her channel, Aria Blue. I was like, Aria Blue, Aria Blue. So I started looking at it. Now, I want y'all also to look at monthly estimated revenue, $2,000 to $7,000. There's 827,000 views, 2 uploads per week, and then the rank of her subscribers, right? Look at that, 255 videos. Now, this she ain't been like brand new, but the point is one song hit. One song hit. This one right here. It hit in such a way. Now, I want y'all to see something here. This is the power of putting out digital products. This is a digital product. It happens to be on YouTube, a digital product on YouTube. Now, Aria Blue looks pretty good, right? All right. Real or Memorex. And the point is, it may not matter anymore. And that means it's opportunity for us. We may say, you know what, like I was taking a nap earlier and I woke up and I was like, I don't feel good. I don't feel like going on and doing a live today. But then, I smacked myself up a little bit and woke up and got on in here. So, because I really wanted us to think about how we can take inspiration from this. One song goes bananas, 383,000 views a month ago. Now look at this now. Watch this. 503 views, nothing. 6,002 views, that's pretty good. 3,008 views, that's pretty good. 8,000 views, that's pretty good. But this one right here, explosion. Now our job, now I'll show you what this means. The outlier score is this. 41 times what it should do or what it normally does, or for a channel that size does. 1.3 times nothing, 0.3 times nothing, so we're looking at this 0.7, 0.4. This is the stuff to realize. Now, they didn't just pop on the scene. They're basically saying, hey, I've been around a while, but I kept at it. And all I need is one hit. And this is what I'm saying to you. All you need is one hit, and it could change the trajectory of your life. If this thing continues to pop off like this, look at this, 2,000 to 7,000. Now, typically it's more than that. How many gained in the last 7 days? 827,000 gain in people seeing it. Why? Because people keep hearing it. Why? Because people keep redoing the song and doing extra stuff. Like, again, I cannot play the song because it could get me a copyright strike, and I don't want that. Even though it's AI generated, it could still get me a strike. So I'm not going to have that. But look, there are some people out there that's like saying, bro, this ain't no good. I hate this. This is not right. Here's a guy. This guy right here says, Forrest Frank speaks out after AI generated song tops the gospel chart. He ain't happy. Forrest Frank is speaking out against AI generated songs. The Christian artist was prompted to address the ever-growing issues by the fact that AI artists currently have 4 songs in the top 10 Billboard gospel digital song sales chart. Facts. I'm not tripping. Here's the facts. And the facts are saying, hey, my song, not mine, but this song is out there. Somebody who wrote it says, oh, I do all the writing, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. Right? And then his songs out there are kind of doing their thing, but they're not doing that thing. That's a consideration. Now, if we say to ourselves, well, wait a minute, that's not right that that song is out there killing the game like that. And I'm going to say, really? Would you take the money back? Would you give the money back? If you were this songwriter and they happen to write a viral song, are you going to give the money back? No, you're not. Stop lying. So that means we have a shot. Means we can do, like they had hundreds of videos on there and one hit and it went extreme. Now people, what do? They start looking at other stuff you got. This happens all of the time. You have one video that goes bananas and it could change your life. Now, again, results are not typical, implied, guaranteed. Sometimes people try this stuff and they get nothing. You try for a lot. But the point is that you got to be in the game. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get you on and in the game. That's why I've been on my little soapbox here saying, let's create these digital products. Let's have something, so many things. You may get 1 sale, 2 sale, 3 sale. Like yesterday, I showed a couple sales here, a couple sales there, a couple dollars here, put a couple bucks in the pocket. But then, boom, if one hits, then they go, well, what's this other stuff they got? Buy. That's why I said, to the degree you want to earn extra income, side hustle, whatever you want to call it, is all dependent upon how many buy buttons you have available out there for people. Now, in the description field inside of YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, what I ended up doing is I put today's sponsor. You don't even know he's sponsoring it. But today's sponsor is my guy here. Custom song distribution on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. You can get today's sponsor stuff in the link I'm going to show you here in a minute. All right. The point is, y'all, we got an absolute opportunity to go out and make a bag for ourselves, because we got to start thinking in a different way. We got to start thinking to ourselves, wait, how do I do that again? Well, we first have to create. Remember, I talk about that. Let's create some stuff. That's one of the key things. We got to get out there creating, man. Got to have you out there creating stuff. So if you want to go ahead and grab Matt's stuff, you can do it right here, right there. Custom songs now, distributed on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Now, I helped Matt during the Christmas season push this off, right? Get it started. Because I've been on him. I says, bro, you got some talent, and we need to have you out there expressing that talent in total. Stop playing. He'll know if he's on here right now. You know him, Matt. You know what I'm talking about. I told him to stop playing. Custom songs distributed on Spotify. This is what he's going to do. And then he lets you pay in installments. So thank you, Matt, for sponsoring today's episode. Anybody else y'all want to sponsor today's episode, just let me know. And if it's related to what I'm talking about, I happen to be talking about custom song creation. I happen to be talking about this artist right here that's going bananas. They didn't just pop on the scene. It's just when I heard about it was today, but this thing has been out a month. People are all upset, all in their feelings about it, but they've been out here doing their thing, man. They've been grinding, putting in 255 videos. That's more than I got. Well, wait, no, not more than I got. But in an area that people care about. And here's the wonderful thing. Watch this now. They weren't doing a lot. Look at this, 2,351 views, 457 views, 400 some views. So, I have people that says, man, you only got a couple of views. I said, well, I only need one person to click on something that says, hey, can we work together? Same with you. I'm sorry for pointing at you, but you know what I mean. That becomes the opportunity for us, y'all. Now, y'all know I talk about this all the time. Music creator. You see my buddy Matt, but I got music creator too. And music creator is basically a music generation machine. Now, Matt is going to put them on. He's going to put you on game, right? He's going to make sure that your stuff gets to where it needs to get to. He's going to do all that for you. But music creator, y'all remember this, right? I don't even think I put this in the description field, but this right here is just where you can put in a prompt and create a song. Well, you might not want to do all that. You might want to have, like I say, my buddy Matt do that for you. So run over here to his stuff and just start jamming, man. Let's go. This is the possibility. This is what exists for us right now in this era of AI everything. Not even showing your face. I should just stand back and just go, now, what do you think about that? Not having to show your face and then having a song. Look at this, 383,000 views. Now, you see how she was presenting these, and then she changed up. I don't know if it's a man or a woman who actually wrote the song. They wrote the song. You never see their face. You don't have to see their face. You got all kind of people online that are redoing the song. Now you see the possibilities with that. People redoing the song. One digital product. This is what I talk about. That's why I say monetize your life, guy. If your life is about that, right there. This is what we do. Help you with ideas on how you can monetize your life. One of which is by way of creating digital products, digital assets. Like I say, this asset could pop again 5 years from now. And I was saying yesterday how Stephen King has had like his, one of his books that he wrote like a millennia ago gets made into a movie and then gets remade into a movie. Are you kidding me? That's possible. That's what's happening. That's why I want you out creating. I'll help you with that. Just let me know. In the meantime, grab Matt's stuff, right? Get the QR code, snap it, and then go over there and grab his stuff. It's really good priced. Now, here's what some stuff is going on. Look at this. Aria Blues AI generated Don't Play About Me exploded into a viral hit due to its what? Emotionally charged gospel lyrics, perfect production, and massive spread on TikTok and Instagram through short, relatable clips. All right, my friends. Short, relatable clips. Where? TikTok short form. Where? Instagram short form. Oh, but then you see on YouTube it's blown up too. So now let's see if I got this right. Because they got something created, it's hitting multiple spots. Your digital product, same concept. Let's create. Let's get to creating so that you can place your stuff in areas. Let's see what else is going on. The song simple, powerful hook. One thing God don't do, he don't play about me. Right? I listened to the song and I was literally just thinking about what were the words saying and how do they make me feel. That's what I was listening to. It's like, what are the words saying? They talked about protection. God's going to protect me. Well, we know this. We hear this all the time. We say this in church, right? It don't matter what you believe in. Whomever you believe in, there's a component of protection, correct? Okay. It resonated deeply with faith-based audiences seeking affirmation and protection in tough times. Now, people are suffering right now for a variety of reasons. And there's a song that comes along and makes them feel a certain way. Now, you got songs in you too. You got songs in you. You got books in you. You've got other products that we digitize in you. Stuff that when you think about them, you almost go to tears. It could be the work that you do. You're in a hospice space. There are things that happen that make you feel. You can't help it. That could be a song. Not what's happening literally, but what's happening inside of you. When somebody is moving on, journeying to another plane, could be a song. And if that song is placed in the right spot, could hit, bam. And because of the work you do, and the fact that it inspired a song in you, your song, your God Don't Play About Me song could potentially go viral. Now, again, I say this for educational purposes. It's not typical, implied, guaranteed, or even promise that any of this is going to work for you. Or if it, I don't like to promise things. Y'all know that. So I give you that disclaimer. But that's it. TikTok videos amass hundreds of thousands of likes, with users sharing personal testimonies like, "It speaks to my heart, my spirit, and my soul." Wait, let's reverse engineer this. Create something that speaks to people's heart, spirit, and soul. Create products that speak to people's heart, spirit, and soul. Now, debates about AI and gospel music, whether it's soulless or a valid tool, spark reactions from this guy right here, Forrest Frank, right? In discussions in the Christian community. And guess what? The fact that they're talking about it amplifies it. So here she is, or he, I don't know who wrote this. There was a writer. They put a person in front. They have a viral song, 383,000 views. People start remixing it. People start talking about it. People start singing it. People start doing stuff. And next thing you know, digital product gone nuts. That's what I stand on this milk crate of mine. And I'm begging you, let's get your stuff into the hands of people that can feel from it, use it, etc. Now you can notice some stuff here. Watch this. Look at this. Notice what they're doing. They're trying different things. Look at this. This is what I do when I literally come across something that goes viral. Here's how you kind of shortcut how you can now use that to your advantage. All right. During the holiday season, 1 month ago, holiday stuff. Red. So this is the key part. Red writing against green background, right? Aria Blue in cursive, right? 573 views. I'm sure that's a good song too. Then we got this one. Aria Blue cursive, her in the background. It looks AI. Okay, cool. Then they go this, it kind of looks like Jada Pinkett or somebody. I don't know. Right? Aria Blue can't hardly see what's going back here. What's this reset? I don't know what that's talking about. But it started getting a little bit more views, 2.6, 12K. All right. So reset hit 2 weeks ago. And what that may be, though, y'all, is people saying, I heard this one a month ago. It made me do something, made me feel. Now, here's what I want you to notice. So these are little things that we continually notice. We notice things like, what did they put in that thumbnail? I'm going to give y'all a tip on how you can now recreate something like this. Reset, back in the back. I don't know what reset means. It does nothing. It makes you feel nothing. Okay, we got a nice looking lady right here. All right. I don't know if she can ready to go work out. What's going on? And then you get this one. God don't play about me. You get the words that start the conversation. Now, somebody sees this in the gospel space, let's say, they may not stop with this because they don't know what's going on yet. You don't tell me anymore. Testimony of growth, but you put the word that people care about, God. Don't play about me. God about. Watch this. Watch this. What is this about? God. You notice that? Red. God don't play about me. And then they turn it on. I can't turn it on because if I turn it on, I might get a copyright strike. And it's an AI song, but I don't know. YouTube can be funny. All these, nothing. Why? Their name. I don't know Aria Blue. I don't know what was it. Okay, Faith Lights. There we go. Faith Lights. Okay, yep. That makes sense. All right, Snowfall and Second Chances. Don't know what's happening yet here, right? You see, they're trying stuff. All right, but look at this. It looks like somebody is in distress. Notice this. 3.4 views, 2,000 views. You see what I mean? Love left scars. You see all these kinds of things. This right here is for us to emulate and model so that when we go out and create our own stuff, all we do, even if we're using some AI, and I keep hearing people, oh my gosh, people hate AI. Well, AI is putting a bag in somebody's pocket. I'm just saying. And if that's what you want, you can hate it all you want to. That's why I said in the beginning, could this change life a little bit? 7,000, and it's usually more because these right here, they just take a really crazy estimate. Estimated that this channel is making 2,000 to 7,000 a month by putting up AI videos. Now they may sit back in the back and write them, whatever, right? Like I say, you got songs in you. This is your digital product. This is your opportunity. So here's the tip. I'm going to show you. So what we do, if you're on a Mac, I can't tell you what to do because I don't mess with the Macs. But if you're on a Windows machine, you hit the Windows key, Shift plus S. Windows key, Shift plus S. And then that will get you this little deal here where you can take images like this. You can do stuff like this. Now, once you do that, you capture it like this. Now, let's take it over to one of your GPTs, right? If you take it over to one of your Chat GPT is fine, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to Chat GPT and we're going to just plug it in, right? We're going to say Control, and I would assume on a Mac is Command C, whatever. I don't mess with the Macs. But anyway, so we go ahead and say free version, paid version, doesn't matter. Now we hit Control V, plug it in. So now if you see a thumbnail that you go, oh my gosh, I'm just going nuts over this thumbnail. I don't know why. It says now we ask it, why did one thumbnail get more views than all the rest Now, I like to tell my AI, no fluff, no fluff, just answer, because otherwise it'll try to explain the history of thumbnails, and I don't know. I don't need to know all that, right? And this is what one thing why I had to like get with ChatGPT. So why did one thumbnail get more views than all the rest combined? Okay. So then it is going to now look at that for you and kind of make a decision. This is one of the things that how we use AI together. Now you notice how power hungry these AIs are is because it's got me lagging now. As it's moving, just know if you got your AI up, it's pulling a lot of power. So you may get laggy. You may think it's your internet service, and it's not. It's the AI pulling. But look at this. It says, because the thumbnail breaks the pattern and triggers a stronger click impulse specifically. So this right here is a cheat code. So we see something, we reverse engineer it. It doesn't matter what it is. My job is to help you monetize your life, is to take things that you see, that you hear, that you feel, that you find, that you're whatever, and turn it into a monetizable event for you. Something that you go, wait, I remember seeing that in Randy's course or one of the videos or whatever it is. How do I now take this instance, what I've coming across, something I'm feeling, and then create from it? It could be YouTube. Okay, look at this. It says contrast break. Every other thumbnail looks the same pose, same color, same typography. The high view one is visually different and stops the scroll. Oh, that's interesting. Stops to scroll. Stronger emotional hook. Bam. Now, if we're creating stuff, this is what we're doing. We're creating the emotional hook. God don't play about me is confrontational and bold. The others are reflective and soft. YouTube rewards emotional extremes. Just saying. Next, clear, punchy message. Algorithm reinforcement, higher initial click through rates, more impressions, more views. Once it won, YouTube kept pushing it. And now, this right here is key. It won. Sometimes you want to tell ChatGPT, why don't you just lead with that? But at the bottom, it goes, in one line, which it could have did it create a pattern interruption and emotional intensity plus instant clarity. Now, this is what I want you to do. Anytime you are now out there creating something, because you've been working with me and talking with me and you've been seeing how I do these things, I want you to think about this. How can I, and even sometimes put it into your GPT, whichever one you're using, doesn't matter. With this title, how can I create a pattern interruption, emotional intensity, and instant clarity? Just say that, because it just told you what to say based on something that we saw somewhere else. Now let's go back to it. See it? All the rest are the same. That one is not. Look at that. God don't play about me. New person on there still looks AI. And then they even do it again. God don't play about me. All the rest of them, look at that. I ain't excited about them. Are you? No. I mean, this one right here kind of go, hey, what's going on? Right. And that's why I got 18,000 views here, 7,000 views, 66,000 views. That's why it started popping. Somebody looks like they're in trouble. Almost irresistible to want to help. Love left scars. Now, I don't know about you, but I want to hear what that song's about. Love left scars. And then different songs. Love left scars. That could have been like an album. All AI generated. Again, like I said in the beginning, do you care? And the moment I heard, like I say, I heard some people saying, bro, I don't care if it's AI. I just care how it make me feel. Then that's when you know It's over. AI won. AI is going to win. Why? People ultimately don't care whether it's real or generated. Now a lot of people hate. They're oh my god, they're hating on AI. I can't stand it. And then they hear a song that makes them almost fall out in tears. And all of a sudden, they love the song. They just don't necessarily love the fact that it was AI generated. In fact, I was telling somebody, it's AI. And it was like, oh, it almost like they didn't want to hear it. Oh, no. Because they didn't want to care. They wanted to feel. So that's the message. Get your stuff out there and start creating. Now, again, this is what my buddy Matt does with over here. And that's what I got up on the screen. If you want it, he's sponsoring the episode today. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you, bro. So look at this custom song distribution on Spotify, Apple. And this is what he does. He builds the stuff for you. That's it. Right. And if you want to get it from the actual website, that's fine. All right. This is a website that I created, but we created this particular website we created this website for Christmas time because it was going nuts during Christmas time. People wanted to give the ultimate gift. Well, people got birthdays coming. So that's the opportunity. This is the opportunity. Will you create something? You put it on your own darn website. Right now, this one right here happens to be a Gumroad site. Y'all seen this style before. I talk about Gumroad all of the time. I talk about it because I got lots of products on Gumroad. This is what I try to share with y'all all the time. You get your stuff out there. One of 22 different products just on Gumroad themselves. Different prices, $14 here, $1.99 here. You can just go right over there, randyotterbridge.gumroad and grab something, right? Some of these are older. $3.99, $1, mind money affirmations, some stuff from like a workshop I did like years ago. But that's the beauty, y'all, is that you have the chance to have digital assets out there working for you. Again, results are not typical, implied, guaranteed, or even promised. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm saying get your tail out there and start producing some stuff that somebody can click on. Look at this one, zero plus pricing. I let people tell me, what would you like to pay for this? Yeah, just give me what you want. Right now, this one right here, because I put a lot of time into it, is $297. This one right here, 17 unique digital products you can create and sell in 2025 and 2026. It gives you 17 different products. And get this, I'm going to show y'all something. I shouldn't even tell y'all this. I got one that I didn't even release. It's 67. So I put it on I was supposed to put it out. 67 different digital products. I thought that's just too many. But it is. Anyway, this is what we're doing. Get your stuff out there. Do like this person here created a song. If it's a song in your heart, that's great. It's just a digital product. Let's just be real. It's another digital product. You see what they're making? Again, this is not typical, implied, guaranteed that you will earn a dime. But at least if you have something, look at this. The person ain't even, they're not real. Now, the person behind it might be real. All right. It could be a dude in I don't know. It could be a dude in a room making millions. I don't know. Just saying. You in a room. The single person business, I don't want to talk, is real. I want you to be that business. Single person business. Maybe you got a VA or something like that, but we can go out there and make a bag. Should I get off my soapbox now? I'm telling you, this is the opportunity. We see it real. Go and look her up. Google her. Aria Blue. What's the controversy? Boom. She only had to have a lot of subscribers. That's not the play. You can have 5 subscribers and you get a hit song, and those 5 subscribers aren't the ones buying. It's whoever heard the song and then went to your more section. Watch this. Let's go to more. All right. It looks like it's moving slow. It won't let me go to more. What is going on with this thing? All right. So anyway, so go to the more section and then drop down and see what else she's selling, what else she's got going. That could be you. That's the point, right? All right, there we go. More section. So here she goes. She's got, hi, I'm Aria Blue, blah, 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 blah. She's got Apple Music, da 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 da. She's got when she joined 2013. Okay, well, that's a long time, man. 5 million views, 255 videos. Who knows what she was putting out there? Email series, people only. Aria Blue Music. Tell me if that's you. You're a songwriter. You're not a songwriter. What I do is I reverse engineer it. I just look at it and says, how can I apply what happened here to another business? Again, I look at the thumbnail. I have an opportunity to go over here and says, what is the thumbnail? What's going on here? Why is it working? Bam. Then I go, okay, if I'm going to be creating my own digital products, how would I then use that in my own products? Just like you. That's why I'm showing you. I'm blueprinting, not bragging. I never brag. If you catch me bragging, you pull me aside and says, hey, buddy, this is the point. Can y'all see it? Go out there, create your stuff. I was telling you some people the other day about the sites I use, the tips I use to create all this stuff, the tools I use. I typically will leave them somewhere for you so you can see how to do it. Let's go out there, man, and do what she did and go out there, do what we can to get that bag. This is a nice little side hustle. Look at that. What if you was making $7,000 a month? Would you do what you're doing right now? What if you had 55 different digital products out there, which I teach how to create digital products? What if you have 55 of them? What if you have 505 of them? I don't know. Every time you turn around, somebody buying something from you. Just saying. I showed y'all some receipts yesterday. If you didn't see it, go to the live section. When you go to my page, go to the live section. Go over and see what I was talking about. Put on your earphones and just listen. I could use the views. I could use the time. I appreciate you. And again, my buddy Matt here is presenting this stuff. It's right on the screen. You can grab it here. It'll take you over to the website. You can click on some stuff. This is what he's going to be doing for you. Custom song distributed on Spotify. Wait, what? We talked to Matt about this. It's like, man, you're doing too much. You're giving away. You're helping people a lot. Yeah, he says, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the song for them, and then I'm going to get it out there, and I'm going to push it for them. Okay. All right. He's got his stuff over there on Gumroad. So there it is. Any questions on this? Y'all send me a DM. Say, bro, tell me more. How can I help you? You want to work with me personally? Well, get ready because I overgive and I don't mind. Love you, y'all. See y'all in